Welcome, Gemini. The week of August 3rd through August 9th arrives with fresh energy that encourages communication, learning, and personal growth. Your natural curiosity becomes one of your greatest strengths, allowing you to recognize opportunities that others may completely overlook. The universe is encouraging you to trust your intelligence, follow your instincts, and remain open to unexpected changes. From the very beginning of the week, you'll notice that your mind becomes incredibly active. New ideas arrive one after another. Conversations inspire you. Small experiences suddenly lead to much bigger possibilities. Instead of feeling confused by all these thoughts, you'll begin organizing them into practical plans. For quite some time, you've been waiting for clarity, wondering which direction deserves your energy, questioning whether you're making the right choices. This week finally begins answering those questions, not through dramatic events, but through small moments that slowly reveal the bigger picture. Monday and Tuesday become especially important for communication. Someone may contact you unexpectedly. A message, a phone call, an invitation, or even a casual conversation. Don't ignore these moments. One discussion could introduce you to an opportunity that changes the rest of your year. Professionally, your creativity reaches an impressive level. Your ability to solve problems quickly attracts attention. Managers appreciate your flexibility. Coworkers admire your fresh ideas. Clients enjoy your ability to communicate clearly. If you've been hoping for greater responsibility or recognition, continue showing confidence in your abilities. You don't need to prove your worth. Your work already speaks for itself. Those searching for employment receive encouraging energy. A position that once seemed unavailable may suddenly become possible. Someone from your past could recommend your name. Networking becomes extremely valuable this week. Never underestimate the power of one meaningful connection. Business owners may also experience exciting developments. New partnerships, creative marketing ideas, growing online visibility, improved customer relationships. Everything supports long-term expansion rather than temporary success. Continue building patiently. Great businesses grow through consistency, not shortcuts. Financially, this week feels encouraging. Unexpected income becomes possible through freelance work, commissions, bonuses, or additional projects. Although your financial outlook improves, avoid impulsive purchases. Instead, think beyond today. Ask yourself, will this decision improve my future? If the answer is yes, move forward. If not, continue building financial stability. This is also an excellent week to learn something new that could increase your future income. A new skill, a certification, digital marketing, artificial intelligence, content creation, public speaking. Your greatest investment is always yourself. Emotionally, something beautiful begins happening. You stop overthinking every situation. Instead of imagining worst-case scenarios, you begin trusting your own judgment. That emotional shift creates peace. Not everything requires immediate answers. Sometimes patience reveals what anxiety never could. Love receives beautiful support throughout the week. If you're already in a relationship, honest conversations create deeper emotional connection. You'll discover that simply listening carefully strengthens your relationship more than trying to solve every problem. Your partner appreciates your presence, your understanding, your kindness. If you're single, someone fascinating may unexpectedly enter your life. This person attracts you not only physically but intellectually. Conversation flows naturally. Time passes quickly. You feel understood. Allow things to develop without rushing. The strongest relationships begin with genuine friendship. Family life also becomes warmer. Someone may ask for your advice. Another relative may offer encouragement exactly when you need it. Appreciate these moments. Family support becomes one of your greatest sources of motivation this week. Health generally remains positive. However, your busy mind may occasionally become overwhelmed. Make time to disconnect. Take walks. Read books. Spend time away from constant notifications. Mental rest is just as important as physical rest. Spiritually, your intuition becomes remarkably accurate. Pay attention to meaningful coincidences, recurring dreams, unexpected opportunities. The universe often communicates through subtle signs before major life changes appear. By the end of the week, you'll realize something important. Your future doesn't depend on waiting for the perfect moment. It depends on what you choose to do today. Walk confidently into every opportunity. Continue learning. Continue growing. Continue believing in your own potential. Because Gemini, this week marks the beginning of a chapter filled with exciting possibilities, meaningful connections, and opportunities that can shape the rest of your year. As Wednesday arrives, you'll begin noticing that life becomes much more dynamic. Conversations happen quickly. Opportunities appear unexpectedly. Plans change without warning. Fortunately, Gemini thrives in exactly this kind of environment. While others struggle to adapt, you naturally discover new possibilities hidden inside every change. This week reminds you that flexibility is one of your greatest gifts. Instead of resisting change, you learn how to benefit from it. Professionally, your communication skills become your greatest advantage. Meetings go well. Presentations receive positive feedback. Emails you've been waiting for finally arrive. Someone important may compliment your ideas or invite you to participate in a project with long-term potential. Don't underestimate your voice. Your words carry influence this week. If you've been thinking about launching a business, starting a YouTube channel, creating digital content, opening an online store, or building a personal brand, this is an excellent period to begin planning seriously. The universe supports bold ideas, but it also rewards preparation. Don't wait until everything feels perfect. Take the first step. Business owners may experience increased activity, more inquiries, new clients, better partnerships, unexpected recommendations. Your ability to connect with people becomes one of the biggest reasons behind your growing success. Continue building relationships. People remember how you make them feel. Financially, this week encourages smarter thinking. Instead of focusing only on spending and saving, begin asking yourself how you can create additional income. Perhaps through freelancing, teaching, writing, content creation, social media, consulting. One hidden talent may become far more valuable than you've imagined. Don't underestimate your creativity. Sometimes your biggest financial opportunity comes from something you genuinely enjoy doing. Emotionally, something important begins changing. You stop giving so much energy to people who don't appreciate your kindness. Instead, you begin investing your time in relationships that feel balanced, healthy, supportive. This decision creates emotional freedom. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your heart. Love receives beautiful energy throughout the second half of the week. If you're already in a relationship, exciting conversations help both of you imagine your future together. Travel plans, financial goals, new adventures. Everything feels lighter because communication improves naturally. Small romantic gestures become especially meaningful. A thoughtful message, a sincere compliment, a simple, "How was your day?" These moments strengthen emotional intimacy far more than expensive gifts. Single Geminis may meet someone through work, education, social media, or mutual friends. The attraction begins with conversation. You'll laugh easily together. Ideas flow naturally. You'll feel mentally stimulated. Allow trust to grow step by step. The strongest relationships aren't built in one day. They're built through consistency. Family life also brings encouragement. Someone close to you may offer advice that completely changes your perspective. Listen carefully. Wisdom often arrives through ordinary conversations. Health remains positive, although your busy schedule may leave you mentally exhausted if you don't slow down occasionally. Get enough sleep. Drink more water. Take short breaks during busy days. Disconnect from unnecessary stress. A rested mind makes better decisions. Spiritually, your intuition becomes surprisingly accurate. You may suddenly know exactly which opportunity deserves your attention, or immediately sense when something doesn't feel right. Trust those instincts. They are guiding you toward situations that support your highest good. As the weekend approaches, you'll notice something remarkable. You no longer feel afraid of the unknown. Instead, you become excited by it, because every new possibility now feels like another opportunity to grow. The universe isn't asking you to stay inside your comfort zone. It's inviting you to discover just how capable you truly are. Continue believing in yourself. Continue learning. Continue saying yes to opportunities that align with your heart. Because Gemini, this week is only the beginning of a much larger journey, and your brightest opportunities are still ahead. As the final days of the week arrive, you'll notice something remarkable happening inside you. The doubts that once slowed your progress begin disappearing. Instead of wondering whether you're capable, you start asking yourself how far you can go if you continue believing in your own abilities. That change in mindset transforms everything. You become more confident when speaking, more determined when making decisions, more willing to accept opportunities that previously seemed intimidating. The universe rewards courage this week. Professionally, you'll realize that your greatest strength isn't simply your intelligence. It's your ability to adapt. The world changes quickly. New technologies appear. New opportunities emerge. New challenges replace old ones. While many people resist change, you naturally learn, adjust, and continue moving forward. That quality will become one of your greatest advantages during the months ahead. Someone important may quietly begin considering you for a greater role. You may not hear about it immediately, but trust that your work is creating opportunities behind the scenes. Continue showing professionalism. Continue delivering your best. Success often arrives silently before it becomes visible. Financially, this is an excellent period to create long-term goals. Think about where you'd like to be 1 year from now. Not only financially, but professionally, emotionally, spiritually. Every major achievement begins with a clear vision. The money you earn this week should be viewed as a tool rather than a destination. Invest in yourself. Improve your knowledge. Strengthen your future, because the greatest investment will always be the one you make in your own potential. Love ends the week on a beautiful note. If you're in a relationship, you'll notice greater emotional harmony. The two of you become better at understanding one another without needing endless explanations. Simple moments together become unforgettable memories. If you're single, someone may continue occupying your thoughts long after your first meeting. Don't force anything. Allow life to unfold naturally. The right relationship never requires pretending to be someone you're not. Family relationships also become stronger. A meaningful conversation reminds you how fortunate you are to have people who genuinely care about your happiness. Take time to express gratitude. Sometimes a simple thank you strengthens relationships more than grand gestures. Health remains stable, but don't ignore your mental well-being. Your mind has been incredibly active all week. Take time to rest. Disconnect from unnecessary distractions. Spend time in nature. Read something inspiring. Allow yourself moments of complete silence. Those quiet moments restore your energy more than you realize. Spiritually, this week closes with an important lesson. Stop waiting for permission to become the person you've always wanted to be. You don't need approval. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need guarantees. You only need the courage to begin. As Sunday evening arrives, you'll recognize how much you've grown. You're thinking differently, feeling differently, dreaming differently. The future no longer feels uncertain, feels exciting. The universe leaves you with one final message. Stay curious. Stay fearless. Stay open to every opportunity that life places before you. Because Gemini, your intelligence, creativity, and determination are preparing you for a chapter filled with success, meaningful relationships, financial growth, and experiences that will remind you why you never gave up. Walk into the new week with confidence. Your best days are no longer somewhere in the distance. They're already beginning. See you next week, Gemini.